I'm Larry and you're watching Hot Guys News. By Hot Guys, for Hot Guys. Today's hot story is the @Bash cipher.
Hot Guy News.
Now let's jump right into it. Earlier this year, around 500 BC, a group of truce rebels called the Essenes created this, the @Bash cipher. Back in the day, they used the cipher to conceal their messages. It was useful to them as it helped them to avoid persecution. And as if someone read the message, they wouldn't be able to understand it. Now for more info, let's go to our hot guy on the scene.
Thanks, Larry. I'm here on the scene with the @Bash expert, Dr. Heinz Mayo.
Hey, hotties.
So, Doctor, what are some other uses for the @Bash cipher?
Well, if you've been committing tax evasion and you want to brag about it to your friends, you can use this so the government does not intercept your message and arrest you for it.
Wait, you say you commit tax evasion?
Next question, please.
Okay. So, how does the @Bash cipher work?
Well, you see, in the @Bash cipher, the alphabet is reversed, so A becomes Z, B becomes Y, and so on and so forth. So to encrypt a message, such as Hot Guys Rock, all you have to do is change the H to an S, the O to an L, and so until it looks like this. To decrypt this message, all you have to do is flip the alphabet back so that the S becomes the H, L becomes O, and etc.
Wow, incredible stuff, Mayo. So, how many keys are there for the @Bash cipher?
Sadly, there is only one key, since every letter is switched, which makes it super easy to crack after you have found the key.
So it's that simple, huh? Well, anyways, last question. How would you go about solving this if you didn't have a key?
Well, it's simple, really. You could use a letter frequency analysis to see all the repeating letters in the message. Once you know those, you can use them to figure out the other letters in the message until the message is decrypted.
Wow, how thrilling. Now back to you, Larry.
Thanks, Tyler. Before we get into our second story, let's hear a word from our hot sponsor.
Hot Guy News.
Man, I wish I had a drink. That'd make me feel energized and cool like all the other kids.
Well, now you can with Punch.
Whoa!
Be cool just like all the other kids. Take a sip.
Wow, it really works.
Of course it does. It's Punch, the hottest new energy drink.
Thanks, Punch, for making me cool again.
Heck yeah! And today you can be cool too with Punch.
Hot Guy News.
Now to Luke with our next hot story.
Thanks, Larry. In other news, a website called CyberChef has a way to encode and decode an @Bash. Here's how it works. You just type the message you want to encrypt right here, like Hot Guy News. Then if you want to decrypt the message, just copy and paste the ciphertext into the input. Then you have the original message. There's a bit of small math involved. However, the worst it gets is counting backwards. As long as you can count to 26 and then count down from 26 to 1, it's relatively easily. This lack of complexity, however, eventually led to the cipher's downfall because there's only one key. Once you figure out the key, it can be easily solved without fail. Due to all of this, the cipher eventually became obsolete and fizzled out of use. Back to you, Larry.
Thanks, Luke. That concludes this week's episode of Hot Guys News. We'll see all you hotties next week. And remember to stay hot.
Hot Guy News.